right back, we're going to talk about Scrubbie dishcloths and how you can make them at home. So this one has a mesh on the back. That's what I was talking about. So it's Scrubbie. It's got Scrubbie. Scrubbie-ish. If you knit and or crochet, you can do this. Even if you don't, you can do this. Knitting is not hard. Find a group in your area. There's got to be, I know in my area there's at least 4 knitting groups that meet weekly, and then there's a couple different guilds that do fiber arts, which includes spinning and weaving and all that. If you want to know how to do it, there is a person that knows how in your town or very close to you. There's, I know at least 2 quilt guilds, and I know there's at least 4 quilt shops. Now, the quilt shops are, I didn't find them very helpful when I wanted to learn how to quilt. They didn't want to do that. But they will know people who do. Or they will know people that machine quilt, and will just do it for you for a price. I didn't want to do that either. I was poor. Well, I wasn't poor. I'm poor now. I'm not really poor now because I got awesome kids. Another baby on the way. A good husband. I got chickens. I have everything I need. Because Nancy also got me an ironing board. Okay, anyway, Scrubbie dishcloths. Okay, so cast on, okay, supplies. You will need some, if you're knitting. I knit mine. So if you're knitting, then you will need some cotton dishcloth, worsted weight cotton yarn. You will need a size 6 to 8 knitting needle, depending on how tight you knit. I knit tight, but I like my dishcloths to be really tight, so I use like a size 5 or 6. But I knit tight. If you knit loose, then you have to get something smaller. Or maybe that you'd like a floppy dishcloth, whatever. Not my problem. Your problem. These are just my recommendations. So then I would cast on like 16 stitches, which is not, it's narrow, people. It's narrow, see? It's only, and what you were going for, oh, and other supplies is tulle, which you can get at the fabric store. It usually is in like the bridal area. I don't know, bridal area, whatever. It goes underneath the skirts to make them really poofy. That's tulle. Or if you're smart, you save these bags that your onions come in. And then you just cut it into like a 1-inch strip. Cut it around in a spiral until you get to the end. If you like that color. I know the apple bags are red. Sometimes you get stuff in green, meshy bags like that. Save it. So then you have your cotton, which is going to absorb the water. And you have your mesh, which is going to be Scrubbie. You just hold them as one, and you just cast on 16, and then you just knit for like 30 some odd rows, and then you're done. And yeah, that's it. Or you can knit the 16 just with cotton. Hold on. I know, this is dirty. I'm filling it up with water. It needs to soak. Work on this one. I don't feel bad about squirting it in like that because that bar was $1. And I'm cutting it into very fine pieces and putting it in there. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, you can cast on the 16 with the cotton, knit with the cotton, and then at the end, just cast off, and you'll have this little, you know, rectangle. And then you can take your crochet hook and go into the back loops of the knitting and just crochet the tulle on. And that's really nice because then the tulle or the bag material sits on top. And I go back and forth. I do like, I skip 2 on each side, so it's a 12. So I crochet across 12, and then I chain up 1, and I crochet on the bumps of the knitting I crochet back and forth 12 and I do it until I run out of rows. I leave a couple rows at the bottom, a couple rows at the top, a couple stitches on each side. So that's why I only do 12. I could do a video of this if you really want. Or we could Skype if you want, and I can teach you that way. That's easier, kind of, because unless our schedules don't meet up, then that's not so easy, but Skyping is easy. Skyping is awesome. I was teaching a lady in Louisiana how to knit socks on Skype. And then her mother got kind of sick and she had to move in, so she doesn't have a lot of time anymore. So taking care of her mother is like taking care of a 4-year-old. Or a 3-year-old, or a 2-year-old. A child, I mean. Because her mother had like a stroke or something and was having problems relating to that, getting around, moving. Couldn't get herself up to the bathroom and stuff. So she was feeling very needed. So feeling needed is, you know, that's nice, but man, it's rough when it's your parents and you don't really see an end in sight. Like, I see an end in sight. Eventually my kids are gonna go to college or move out or do something other than live in my house. I hope. So I can laugh all I want about it because I see an end. There's an end. I guess you see an end with your parents too. It's just you don't really want to think about it. Thank you if you're still watching my videos. I know I haven't made a video in a really long time because I've been tired and thinking I didn't have time, and this pregnancy has been interesting, to say the least. So here I go making rice. We're gonna have tacos. So I put a little bit of water in this pan, and I put a little bit of butter, and I put a whole lot of rice. Because the way I like to make rice is I actually like to saute the rice before I start cooking the rice, but we'll try it this way and see how it comes out. I usually like to put some mixed vegetables like peas and carrots in, but I don't have any of those, so I won't be doing that today. But I have broccoli. I could cut up some broccoli. And I need that other pan. Come with me, my darlings. Come with me, my darlings. I need my other pan for browning my hamburger. This pan. This pan. Oh, that's coming off so much better now. Now it's had a little time to soak in. So rice takes like 45 minutes to cook. Hamburger doesn't take that long. It's not frozen. Okay, let's rinse this puppy out. See how it goes. Maybe I'll wish I used this one for rice and the other one for hamburger, but we'll see how it goes. This is my pressure cooker. I cook other stuff in it, other than just pressure cooker stuff. This is an awesome size pan. How big is it? Doesn't say. I think it's a 6-quart, 5 or 6 quart pressure cooker. I use it all the time. I love it. I use this in my crock pot all the time. Woo! I cook my taco meat in water, because then it really breaks up a lot. And I like that fine, broken up stuff. So, and then I just put in the spices. There we go, that's better. I put in the spices right now. I have one chicken that's laying eggs because she's the only one from last year, which is really sad. But that's how it goes. Okay, hamburger. All right. See you later. Bye.